everyone, Draco Magnius here for another episode of Let's Play Persona 5. In the last episode, we went on a date with Hifume, we hung out with Haru, who seems to be exhausted from all the work she has to do with Akumura Foods, and the fact that, she's still at school because she hasn't been getting a lot of sleep because of these two stressful things. It was pretty bad. What else did we do? There was a third thing, but I'm completely drawing a blank right now. I want to say we hung out with someone. Let's see, night, day, and then it would be night again, so... Oh, Sojiro, right! We tied up with a nice little bow the case thing that her uncle was doing. Turns out the paperwork went through, and, that was something we had to deal with, but they realized that that guy was full of shit. Anyway, in this episode, let's say hi to Mishima. What Akiyama-kun said really stuck in my head for some reason. So I've been thinking over a lot of things. Do you have time today? I want to tell you something. I feel like my bond with Mishima will grow stronger soon. Nobody thinks you're alive at this point, so it should be okay as long as you're careful. So, what are your thoughts? Do you want to meet up with Mishima? Yes, let's go see him. Sure. Okay, let's take our time and talk at the park. I'll be waiting.
I've been thinking about what Akiyama-kun said to me. How I've changed. For some reason, I couldn't bring myself to run away back when I saved him. So, I was thinking why that may have been.
Did you find your answer?
Honestly, I was pretty desperate at the time, so I don't remember much. But in the back of my head, I was thinking what you would do in that situation.
Well, I was there. What I did was sit and watch as you did something, so, you did better than I did. I probably would have done something vaguely similar, but,
You put yourself on the line to stop Kamoshida, and probably other villains too.
Yes, other villains.
So, I thought there had to be something I could do myself.
That was courageous. Seriously, the other answer is dumb.
I was only acting out of fear, though.
3 points! Hey, Mishima. Courage is not the absence of fear, but going on in spite of it.
I've always wanted to change. I wanted to go from the dull nobody everyone messes with to the famous world-renowned hero. But you helped me realize something important. Heroes aren't heroes because they're famous. It's because they fight for other people.
Exactly.
Looking back on it, what I really wanted to change was the weak me. The me on the volleyball team who let wrongdoing go unpunished, even though I knew it was unjust. The cowardly me who looked the other way when people I knew were in need of help. Tell me the truth. I only changed because you stole my heart, right?
About 60-40, let's say. You changed yourself.
Huh? So the Phantom Thieves didn't make me have a change of heart?
Really, we didn't. We just sort of left you.
Really?
Yeah, it was weird. That makes you the strongest person that we went into Mementos to deal with, Mishima. We didn't have to change your heart. We went and talked to you, and we could have very easily changed your heart, but we walked away.
But you know what? It's still thanks to you that I was able to change. All this time, I've been looking up to the Phantom Thieves, pretending to be a collaborator. And now, I'm finally able to stop pretending. Truth be told, I had given up. I accepted that I was a zero, that my existence was meaningless. But I've learned. I may not be able to change the world, but I can change myself.
Yeah.
Whether I sulk about my inability to do anything, or hang my head high and look to the future, my perception shapes the boundaries of my world. It all comes down to what's inside my heart. I might still mess up every so often, but as long as you're here, I'll be able to stand up again.
Yeah, I got your back, Mishima.
So, I may not be the best person around, and you can feel free to rely on me at least sometimes.
Yeah.
No matter what the world says, I'll be rooting for you. Just like you were for me.
I feel a strong bond with Mishima.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the moon, granting thee infinite power.
Praise the moon! Moon Rank 10, Salvation Wish. Allows backup members to earn the same experience as current party members.
Alright.
Max Rank, Arcana Burst. Salvation Wish.
Alright.
You can now fuse Sandalphilon, the most powerful persona of the Moon Arcana, which is good because Metatron, the persona that we got from completing the Justice Arcana, needs Sandalphon to be made. So, you know, it was a good thing I did this. I actually didn't plan it. I thought I could fuse Sandalphon without getting this far, but turns out I was wrong.
You know what? I'm going to find you an awesome request.
Thanks, Mishima, and we'll get to that once I'm done hanging out with friends and getting people to the right values that I want them to be at.
That's all I can really do for you right now. But I'm working on that documentary too. I even plan on making it into a book someday.
Nice!
I bet anyone who reads about the Phantom Thieves would find the hidden courage within themselves.
You know, I hope that they do.
Maybe that means I can use that book to change people's hearts.
Hey, maybe, you don't know. I'm sure you will.
All right, I'm on it. Oh, but before that, I'm hungry. Come on, let's grab a bite to eat on the way home.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe a buffet? Wait, no, we should save that for after I get all my book royalties.
Yeah, no, that's a good call.
You better be looking forward to it.
Oh, I will, Mishima, don't you worry.
What about the election? More like Phantom Grief! May just be election
December
shit.
3rd, Saturday.
Must be tough for Shido-san. Is Shido gonna apologize?
Hey!
Yes, Mishima, other thing, blah, blah, blah. Alright, who we have? Let's see, Shinya, Ryuji. Oh! This one's a pretty dark rumor about a big shot producer in the entertainment industry. Apparently he's been forcing young idols and other girls to have sex with him to move up in the ranks. It feels like he's just feeding off their dreams. I can't overlook that. Right? Anyway, have you heard about Shiro Asakura? It seems he's behind these crimes. Well, I'll be counting on you for the rest. This guy might not be famous, but we can't let him go. Let's talk to everyone at the hideout when we have the time, okay? Head honcho in showbiz. Okay. Let's see, Ryuji is my first available person. And Shinya, who's only at a rank 4. We should get him going. And then, of course, we have, Ryuji, who is almost at 10. We could totally get him to 10 now, but I don't wanna yet. Because like I said, he's still got this. Maybe I should just to test out if he'll keep his 2 things or not. That's fair. I could do that. But there's also the fact that I want, to get Makoto at a rank 7. Or Yusuke at a rank 7. I need them both to be at rank 7 before we go into Mementos, because that's my overall arcing plan. In the grand scheme of things, Alright. And then there's also, you know, Futaba. I'm gonna have to look around for Futaba, though, because I'm not exactly sure where she is. Ayama Ichime, because it was this stop, yeah? Let's meet up with Makoto. Okay, that was one of the options. Alright, you don't want to run into anyone from Shujin Academy. Let's be as discreet as possible. Is the world going to truly become a better place now? It still doesn't quite feel real to me. Hey, do you have time to talk about Aiko's boyfriend? I feel like my bond with Makoto will will soon grow stronger. Nobody thinks you're alive at this point. Wait, he's saying the same thing. Let's just skip over it. Yes, let's hang out with her.
Thank you.
Let's meet in the student council room. Sure. I'll have to be stealthy as fuck, but sure. You can take the back entrance into the school. Oh, good. Aiko's boyfriend, Tsukasa, has been sending me a lot of texts recently. His days and nights are reversed due to his work, so he often sends me a good morning late at night. Does Aiko know about this? I'm not sure. I'd definitely tell Aiko if he asked me on a date. But for now, things are generally pretty normal. Mostly messages like, "How's your BF?" and "Hope you had a great day today." Do you think their relationship could actually be serious? Was I just biased to think that all he wants from Aiko is her money? He's definitely suspicious, though. I mean, maybe we don't have evidence yet, and maybe it's bad that I'm thinking this, but I mean, he's definitely suspicious.
Yes.
I mean, it does sound like a TV show, a lying host that tricks women into debt, then forces them to sell their bodies. But those kinds of things exist in reality as well. Immoral hosts and human trafficking rings. My father even mentioned to me about gangs of men that look specifically for depressed women in Shinjuku.
It seems...
They take advantage of the loneliness those girls feel to force them into horrible abusive situations. Then after ensuring the girls are buried in crippling debt, they make them sell their bodies to pay it off. There are other ways they force girls into it as well. Blackmail, illegal immigration. There are countless victims of schemes like that. Countless gangs as well. My father was going after a particularly notorious one when... In the course of his investigation, he was hit by an errant truck. The impact killed him instantly. At first, I thought it to be an accident. But at the funeral, I overheard my father's supervisor speaking with my sister. He was saying my father had likely been assassinated. They suspected that the gang he was investigating hired the driver. Who was their leader? I don't know. The driver died on impact as well, but apparently they found drugs in his bloodstream. Either way, that gang has been pushed back into the shadows thanks to the Shinjuku cleanup operation. I'm not sure any of that would have happened if not for the incident with my father. He was a noble man. 3 points! I know it's awkward at this moment, but still 3 points! He truly was, wasn't he? I wish I could be a little more like him myself. Instead, I've just been hesitant. That's actually why my sister became a prosecutor to begin with. She couldn't stand and watch as evil prevailed over justice. That passion undoubtedly came from our father. Our mother passed away many years back, so when father was killed, we had to survive on our own. The responsibility, the pressure of that all fell on my sister. Because of that, she can't help but talk down on her father at times. She says death is no different than surrender.
But
I still look up to him. I was often lonely because of how much time he spent at work. But seeing him tirelessly pursue one case after the next was nothing short of incredible. That was how my father chose to live his life, trying to bring justice and order to the world around him. I'm sure he was happy.
yes,
Woohoo! 3 points. Yeah. Come to think of it, there was something he used to say to me all the time. The most important part of life is how you choose to live it. How have I chosen to live? And more importantly, how do I want to live? You can figure that out now.
I see.
Now? You're right. I can still change my path going forward. To be honest, I've been determined to follow the path my sister laid for me. After my father's death, I wanted to lighten the burden on her as much as I possibly could. Oh! We're supposed to be talking about Aiko here! Sorry for going off topic.
Actually,
You know, I've never actually talked to anyone about my father. It's such a painful memory to look back on. But I feel comfortable discussing it with you. And beyond that, I think I understand my life a bit better now.
thank you very much.
So, thank you. I can sense a deep bond of trust from Makoto. Priestess rank 7, Shadow Factoration. Allows you to see null repel drain when highlighted a target in battle. Alright, rank 7, Arcana Burst, Shadow Factorization. Oh, you got peas. Oh, it's Aiko. Gloating again. Maybe I'll, skip college and just get married to Tsukasa instead. I guess she's choosing how she wants to live too. As long as she's sure she'll be happy. Oh, another message. Huh? You serious about Magnius-kun? Wanna have a double wedding? What are you going to say?
Well,
I'll respond, I dunno. I mean, I couldn't even begin to think about marriage at this point in my life. And I kinda have a girlfriend. I mean, it happened after we were doing this thing, but... I mean, this is really awkward now. Anyway, about Aiko! By the way, can you keep pretending to be my boyfriend for a bit longer? That's the best method I have of keeping tabs on Aiko and Tsukasa. At any rate, thanks for listening to me today. I'll let you know if anything urgent comes up.
all right then.
See you later!
I'd never support them.
Was Shido-san
No one wants
actually
you,
a
Keith.
bad guy?
This site's still up?
I don't know anymore.
Stay strong, Shido-san!
I told you can't
scandal
trust Phantom
sense is tingling.
Thieves.
This isn't debunked yet?
What's a Kechi-kun saying?
This is
Oh,
a
well,
murder
he's
warning.
dead, so, he's not saying
Just
much
typical
nowadays.
slander IMO. Dat comeback?
Country's in trouble, then Shido-san should be
People are
fine.
desperate.
What?
It's happening
If the
again.
country is in trouble, then Shido-san? I
Shido,
don't get
just
that
take the
line of
win.
logic, but okay.
Ah, you're back.
Oh, hey, it's Hifume again. I hope she's close to, her level up. I would like to see you. Would you come to the church? I'd like to play a match. Please let me know. Nobody thinks you're alive. I don't know why I keep reading that. Yes. I'll be right there. I'll be waiting. I won't hold back, even though we're a couple, okay? Oh, she's saying the same thing again. Interesting. My thinking gets sharper on rainy days. The sound of raindrops increases my focus.
Can we please?
I was hoping to visit your room today. Oh, no, I mean, I simply wanted to know more about my opponent. Shall we play a match as usual? I don't think my bond with Hifume will deepen quite yet. Yes. Should I invite her to my room? Yes.
Huh?
What? Are you sure? I'll go get ready right now. I don't need to bring the shogi board today, right? No, not at all. I love the loading screen for this. I was gonna leave and buff, but I'd rather do this. What should we do? Playing a game like always fuck. Playing a game like we always do doesn't seem quite right. Thank you for today, letting me come to your home, that is. I didn't think you'd allow me to do so. I was worried that if I visited without the intention of playing shogi, it would be misconstrued. I'm glad you came.
What?
Really? I was just following the couple's playbook. I wanted to make the first move, and I thought I'd go, checkmate! I'm in panic. I wish I could use my defense formations in real life. There's something I'd like to ask of you. Please don't laugh.
Please.
I want us to be together forever. Oh, that's right. I have something I think Hifume might like. Well, judging from last time how the flowers didn't work, I'm gonna not give her the jewelry I have and see what, things she likes that I actually have and hope that the pudding works, because I remember that being a thing. Let's see. Haru, Hifume. Book cover fan, pudding, classic works, fragrant gift. Okay. I should give it to her as a gift. Please work. I can have this?
Thank you very much.
Magnius-kun, thank you. This is really nice. Woo, 2 points! It feels like I touched Hifume's heart a little. I feel like my bond with Hifume will grow stronger soon. Excellent. I love being by your side.
It's happening again. TV hijacking is terrorism. What about the election?
December 4th, Sunday.
Seriously? A TV hijack? Show yourself, Akechi!
Oh, we got peas. Oh! You free? Draco, I'm free. See, you're free. Only one promise left. Can you come with me? Things are rough right now, but I need your assistance. I'm eating now. Maybe I should respond later. I'm extra proud of today's curry. You better savor it. Oh, I will. Don't you worry.
Hey!
Got an invitation from someone? You want to go upstairs and reply once you finish eating? And I have to say, that curry the chief is so proud of smells absolutely delicious. Alright, looks like we have plans for today. In theory.
Hey!
Shouldn't you tell the other— no! Shut up, Morgana. We'll deal with that later. Gah! Okay. Now again, we do our quick look. Got Makoto. Yusuke's our next one. Once we get him to 7, I can start working on other things. But Futaba did talk to us, so we're going to get her up to 6 to, at the very least, get her that far. It just seems like the best idea, in all honesty. And Hifume's probably going to be our next thing at night. Wow, all of our ones at the bottom are at 10. That's interesting. Anyway, with that, I think we're going to end this episode here. In the next one, we're going to hang out with Futaba and get one of her last promises done, or at least try to. See you guys then!